channel is kind of like a reminder for you guys that you can manifest abundance instantly. I have done that personally. Like last week, I've come to Bali around 3rd or 4th July. Before that, I went for Vietnam, and the entire Vietnam trip was a manifestation of mine. I always wanted to go to the Vietnam for some specific reason, and in 2024 I was thinking of going there, but I couldn't go there because of some other commitment that I have. So in 2025, I finally decided to go, and I was like, I don't want to stay just for 5 days or 6 days or something like that. No, I spent total 16 days in the country. Wow, it was amazing. And I went to the different cities, and I completely actually manifested my entire trip from tip to the toe. And it was an entire manifestation of abundance for material things, experiences, money, things that I buy there, the stuffs that I had, the transportation, the visas, the flights, and everything. Everything was a manifestation. Even the accommodation was a manifestation. Even the food was a manifestation. I wanted to eat lychee because in Bali, the lychee doesn't grow here. Of course, you can get in the market sometimes around the corner, but not that taste because it's like they put it in the freezer. It's not that fresh, so it doesn't taste that great. When something is fresh, especially in the plants and especially the fruits, it's gonna taste even more better, right? So I wanted to eat lychee. I wanted to eat plums, and I find everything in Vietnam. So from tip to toe, entire Vietnam trip was kind of like a manifestation of mine, and everything happened instantly. Because in 2024 I wanted to go, but I wasn't really manifesting. I was like, maybe one day I'm gonna go, maybe one day it's gonna happen, something like that. And when you say that maybe one day it's gonna happen, I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting outside of me to give me the confirmation that I can have it right now. I'm waiting. When you are in that waiting energy, that means you are not ready to go full on in with that. And that's why it delays the manifestation, because a lot of the people don't get what they want. It's because they delay the manifestation by waiting. They're waiting for confirmation from the outside world that they can be, do, have anything. They're waiting for things to change in the 3D to confirm that they can have their thing. And that waiting actually delays the manifestation, and you should never do that if you want instant manifestation. I did it sometimes. Sometimes I still do it, especially for the things that I don't want to manifest fast. That's kind of like a crazy weird thing. For the things that you want it right away. But sometimes I don't want those things right away, and I'm like, if they come right away, I'm not ready for them. So I delay them purposefully. But you may or may not be delaying it purposefully. But you got to realize, if you want instant manifestation, you need to be that person right now. And for me, it was like when I was like, oh, I need to go Vietnam. I want to go to the Vietnam. And it was in the June. And I manifested within days, so freaking fast. In fact, I wasn't able to get the visa, and I'm like, what to do now? And I apply with the agency, and I get the visa, and I pay so much money. If I actually make the visa from government website, I would pay very less money. But since I contact the agency, because I have very less time and I wanted to go and I manifested it, I pay more money. So you see that it happened instantly. The trip happened instantly when I finally decided that I want it right now. When you're like, okay, one day we're going to have it. Before that, I was like, one day I'm going to go it. One day I'm going to go to Vietnam. One day. And it never manifested. But when finally I was like, you know what? I'm sick of it and I want to go. Simple. I manifested within days. So I'm not saying that every manifestation will going to happen within days, within weeks, or within an hour. But when you decide and you're sick of it and you're like, you know what, I'm that person right now. We are going. It's happening. I already have money. I can feel it right now without the physical evidence. I feel the Vietnam trip before I go for the trip, before I get the visa, before I book the flight. And it manifested. So you can stop delaying your manifestation by switching into that person who already have that thing that you want. And what it takes for you to decide it, well, it's just a one decision. It's just a choice. You are like, okay, I need to have this much amount of money, or I need to have this much amount of experience, this kind of a job or a promotion or this kind of a business, then I can get what I want. And you're kind of like a dealing your manifestation when you're putting condition on your manifestation, because there is no condition on the manifestation, even if it seems that there is a condition, because you feel the gap in the physical world that I am here right now and I want that, there is a gap. Now, this gap in the physical world may seem so freaking real, but in actuality, in the 5D world, it's not real. There is no gap in the 5D. There is no time, distance, space in the 5D. You have the instant manifestation the moment you ask for it. It's just that when you see the gap in the physical 3D and you keep on checking the 3D as and checking for the evidence, is it coming or not? Oh, I did this technique for 10 days. Let me check. Do I have the money in the bank? What you're doing, guys? When you are looking for something, that means you don't have it. Because when you have something, you're not gonna look for it. So when you're checking the 3D, that means you don't have it. You switch back to the old version of you that shows that you don't have your manifestation, and that's why you're checking for it. And when you stop checking that it's there or not, and you just do and be that person right now, regardless of the evidence, and you stop checking the 3D for the physical evidence or the proof that it's working or not, because you know when you are that person right now, when you choose it right now, it's definitely going to happen in 3D sooner or later. And you stop checking the 3D, that's where you manifest instantly. And it just take one decision, one choice. And you have to continuously reinforce it, especially if you're new to all this jazz and you're like, how to do that? You have to continuously reinforce it. And that's what my channel comes in handy here. On this channel, we talk a lot about manifesting abundance, material things, money, travel, jewelry, clothes, all the material things, whatever you want, not just the money. Because we want money to experience something, okay? You want money to buy that expensive dress or Chanel bag or whatever, just random, or go on a vacation. That's why you want money. You don't want the money just for sitting in the bank, okay? You want to have an experience. You want something, and that's why you want money. Because in this physical world, we do need money for transaction. Physical world. So you can decide that I am that person right now without the physical evidence and stop checking the 3D. And even if it's triggering you, you're like, you know what? I already am that person. It's coming. I'm getting what I want. I'm getting what I want. Even if you're triggered, I'm getting what I want. It gets better. And you don't give energy or focus or attention to what's happening outside of you. You just shift into the version of you who already have it, and where there is the magic happens. There is all the magic happens. Let me know in the comment section below if this video is helpful to you and you find it useful, because on this channel, I'm gonna make it like a daily dose of you for you to reinforce your manifestation. So consider subscribing to this channel so you can daily get the dose of reinforcement and daily help you to switch into that version of you who already have what you want. Because that's all you want. That's all you need. That's it. Period. You don't need technique. You don't need manifestation strategies, methods, and nothing. You just need a continual reinforcement, because every single day when you wake up, you are a brand new person. We are all brand new person when we wake up, and we forget about it, what happened the last night. Of course, we remember it, but we don't feel it because we have a different mood. Some day you are happy mood and you're feeling that you're abundant. Some days you're not in that good mood and you don't feel abundance. You feel lack. So for you to feel it every single day, that's why this channel comes in handy. So consider subscribing, because daily you're going to receive a continual reinforcement helping you to manifest exactly what you want. That's what this channel is. If you want interested, consider subscribing. I have some courses. If you're interested, the links are in description. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.